In an era where your attention is a currency and your peace is under constant attack, how do you remain unshakable? How do you build an inner fortress so strong that nothing from the outside can tear it down? The world has changed more in the last 20 years than it did in the previous 2000. We are more connected than ever. Yet we feel more anxious and isolated than any generation before us. We carry the world's information in our pockets, yet we struggle to find our own wisdom. Welcome to the Synthetix Stoic. This isn't just another channel rehashing ancient philosophy. We are here to synthesize it for the digital age. Today, we're going to explore how the iron mind of the ancient Romans can not only save your sanity in this chaotic modern world, but help you thrive in it. Let's get one thing straight. Stoicism wasn't born in a quiet library or a peaceful monastery. It was forged in the fire and chaos of the Roman Empire. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king, faced plagues, constant warfare, and the immense pressure of ruling the known world. Seneca, a brilliant advisor and writer, navigated political corruption, faced exile, and ultimately a death sentence from a tyrannical emperor. These men weren't detached academics, they were living on the front lines of human struggle. We're going to break down the three foundational pillars of what I call digital Stoicism. The first and most crucial pillar is the dichotomy of control. This is the bedrock of all Stoic practice. It's a simple but life-changing idea. Some things are within our control, and some things are not. Most of our modern stress, anxiety, and frustration comes from a fundamental misunderstanding of this principle. We waste our precious energy and mental peace trying to control things we simply can't. Think about it. You can't control the algorithm that decides if your content goes viral. You can't control the global economy or the stock market's fluctuations. You certainly can't control the opinions of strangers in the comments section. Pouring your emotional energy into these things is like trying to command the tides. It's a recipe for exhaustion and disappointment. But what can you control? You can control your focus. You can control your effort. You can control your character. You control the quality of your work, your integrity, your kindness, and your response to events. In the digital world, this means actively choosing what you consume, rather than letting an endless feed choose for you. It means turning off notifications to protect your focus. It means creating content that aligns with your values, regardless of whether it trends. When you internalize the dichotomy of control, you shift your entire perspective. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" Now, let's move to the second pillar, Premeditatio Malorum, or the premeditation of evils. I know, it sounds dark and pessimistic, but it's actually one of the most powerful tools for building unshakable resilience. Modern self-help often tells us to think positive and visualize success. The Stoics took a different approach. More importantly, you strip the event of its emotional power. Fear thrives in the unknown. By staring potential failure in the face, you realize that even in the worst-case scenario, you would survive. You would adapt. Will you still be you? A true Stoic answers with a resounding yes, because my character, my virtues, and my inner strength remain intact. Your identity is not tied to your job title, your bank account, or your follower count. It is tied to your character. This mental preparation builds a resilient mindset that no algorithm change or market crash can ever destroy. You become anti-fragile. This brings us to our third and final pillar, Amor Fati, which translates to a love of fate. This is perhaps the most advanced and beautiful concept in Stoicism. It's not about passively accepting what happens to you. It's about actively embracing it, loving it, and seeing it as essential for your journey. Many people see the digital world as a source of distraction and decay. They fight it, they resent it. The digital Stoic sees it differently. Use artificial intelligence not as a crutch, but as a lever to amplify your human potential. These three pillars, the dichotomy of control, Premeditatio, Malorum, and Amor Fati, are not just interesting ideas. Stoicism is a practice, a daily training of the mind, not a theory you simply read about. So I want to leave you with a challenge, a simple, practical exercise you can do right now. If the answer is no, and for most of our worries it is, then your task is to practice letting it go. Yes, focus there. That is where your power lies. Every time you do this, you lay another brick in the wall of your inner fortress. You train your mind to be a calm, disciplined, and effective instrument. You stop being a slave to your circumstances and start becoming the master of your soul. This is the path of the digital Stoic. It's about using ancient wisdom to navigate modern complexity. It's about building a life of purpose, resilience, and tranquility, no matter what the world throws at you. Thank you for joining me on this journey today at the Synthetix Stoic. If you want to dive deeper into digital resilience and developing a DISPA high-performance mindset, make sure you subscribe and join our community. Let's build our fortresses together. Stay synthesized. Stay stoic.